Kamangunenyu ale imite komye eng olda tugul ole imitei ako atochin eng logoiwekab emet kong'ete Kass TV ne somanun kwane Bernard Tanoi kimite ak Naomi Cherotich eng kebeberta nebo kabarunoik ara itagat. Katestai ak rutoitonyi President William Ruto eng kebeberta nebo Ukambani eng betutab aeng kipchulyo ole kamitei eng betutab raini county noto nebo Kitui ole kaindochi lumdaetab boisionik cheterter chebo bandab tai. Alak eng boisionik che kaindochi Ruto eng county noto koboto teksetab ortinwek, roptaetab title deeds, yatetab siretab Kamuongo market eng Kuso constituency eng county noto bo Kitui ole kayamis kole wendi kosuldae serikali boisionik choto chebo bandab tai eng komasata bo Ukambani ak emet komugul asikobit walet eng emoni. Kasom Ruto meng'ikab Kitui ak Ukambani komugul kotestai anan koistogei eng kebeberta nebo upinzani akochut serikali asikotestai konyor boisionik chebo bandab tai.
Sisi hatutaki kuwa kwa opposition. Ukiangalia historia yetu, Paul Ngei alikuwa kwa serikali. Ukiangalia pia Kitili Mwendwa kwa serikali, Jen Rondolo kwa serikali, Mulu Mutisia kwa serikali, Gai Muli kwa serikali, hata Philip Manandu alikuwa kwa serikali. Sasa sisi tunafanya nini huko kwa opposition? Hii tumedanganywa kwa muda mrefu, but enough is enough.
Kando na ile title rais ametangaza hapa Kamuongo ya 15,000 going to 16,000. Your Excellency, nataka niambie watu wa Kitui umetuwezesha, tuko na 42,000 titles leo ambaye tunasambaza Kitui County.
Tunakushukuru kwa sababu hii barabara ilikuwa imekwama for more than 8 years. Na leo tumekuja kusindua kusikanishwa kwa hii lami yetu kutoka hapa Kamugongo mpaka Kandwiwa, na mumesikia rais amesema after that atatusukumia pale Kuso iende mpaka Seikuru na baadaye ifike Usweni, ifike pale kwangu nyumbani. Ndio kuwe na shortcut ya kufika pale kwangu nyumbani. Ama namna gani jameni? Rais atujengee barabara.
Kwa wakati huu maendeleo, kazi tuendelee naye. Na wakati huu Rais William Ruto ndiye yuko kwa kiti. Na mimi mlinichagua niko kwa kiti kufanya kazi. Rais anafanya kazi, governor anafanya kazi, na tuko na viongozi wale wengine. Akija hapa mambo ya kazi lazima niwe hapa. Kwa hivyo pasiwe mtu anasema governor anafanya hivyo. Tuko hapa kwa sababu ya kushikana tufanye kazi.
Na mimi nataka niwaeleze ndugu zangu watu wa Ukambani, Kenya.
Ketesetai ko mochei MP nebo Laikipia East Mwangi Kiunjuri ak MP nebo Kirinyaga Central Gashoki Gitari koit let polotet nematoreti kiy eng emet ak ketokchigei yaetab boisionik. Kong'alalsot eng tuiyetab empowerment eng komosta nebo Mugwande eng Kirinyaga County komwa kandoichoto kole manyolu polotet netesetai koyoe kandoikab upinzani amu wechei kasuldaetab boisionik boisionikab serikali ole nyolu eng kandoik choto bo upinzani kogoch kasarta serikalitab President William Ruto koboisiechi biikab emoni. Akot kounoto kosom ichek meng'ik ak kandoikab kebeberta nebo Mount Kenya kotonon terchinosiek chematoretigei ak kokoch kosubet serikali asikonyor boisionik choto chebo bandab tai.
Mimi nataka kukumbusha viongozi wote ambao wanafanya campaign na ambao wanaongea kuhusu wengine. Wakumbuke kila mtu ako na historia. Na historia yako haiwezi kufa ati kwa sababu umeungana na mlango fulani. Wewe kama ulikuwa kwa serikali ambaye tuliagusha 2022. Kumbuka kuna sababu ambaye silifanya mtolewe kwa serikali. Wakati unasimama usisahau wa Kenya wanakumbuka yale uliofanya ukiwa kwa ile serikali nyingine. Kama wewe umekuwa kwa serikali, ulifanya na serikali kwa kiwango yoyote. Hata kama wewe ulikuwa mwalimu, kama ulikuwa DO, kama ulikuwa chief, ukumbuke wa Kenya wanakujua wakati ulikuwa chief. Wa Kenya wanakujua wakati ulikuwa DO. Kama kuna maneno ulifanya ukiwa DO, tutakumbuka mpaka siku ya leo. Kwa sababu huwezi kuja siku ya leo useme mimi niliiba kuku, kwa hivyo mashtaka yangu ni kidogo kuliko ule aliiba ng'ombe. Muizi wa ng'ombe na muizi wa kuku wote ni sawa sawa. Hiyo ni kweli ama ni rongo? Kwa hivyo ukifungua mdomo tunakujua sana. Na uzuri wale viongozi wote wanataka uongozi Kenya wako na historia. Wote. Hakuna hata moja amesimama bila historia. Kwa hivyo sisi tunataka kuangalia wanasiasa wote wamalize kuongea na tunawasikiza. Alafu tutakumbusha historia yenu. Pia mimi niko na historia nitakumbushwa. Na wengine pia wakumbushwe historia yao. Ili tupatiane heshima na Wakenya sasa wasikize zela, sio fitina. Sio ugomvi, lakini ile kazi mtatufanyia.
Hii serikali sisi tulichagua, na kwa sababu ni sisi tulichagua, lazima tuilinde na tuchukue development from this government, sababu tukishy away tutapotea bure. So we are in this government to stay and we have to deliver for our people. So tutaendelea na hii serikali kuishikilia, na yule mtu anasikia kinyongo sana aache kutukana watu. Uhuru Kenyatta wakati alikuwa pale Thika Greens aliambia watu wa Jubilee watu waache kutukanana, wauze sera. It is a bit absurd. Na tunajua ni akina nani wanatukanana.
Ngeba agoi county noton nebo Nakuru ole kimong'u kowonge teksetab kiwanjetab ureriosiek nebo Afra Stadium nemite taonitab Nakuru eng kasarta nemagat kosubkei ak nekoikoito serikalitab county nebo Nakuru kiwanjanatak kowong teksenyi askarekab luget chebo Kenya Defence Forces KDF. Kaindochi kokoitoetab kiwanjanatak kwo eunekab KDF Governor nebo Nakuru Susan Kihika, ole katach Minister nebo Defence Soipan Tuya ole tetat kora kotech KDF ketesiet nebo Trauma Center eng sipitalit noton nebo Nakuru County Referral Hospital. Kokinyoru report notok eng koindo kobun sirindenyo eng taonit noton nebo Nakuru Sylvester Rono.
Project chekaitiakta serikalitab county nebo Nakuru koityi ofisaek chebo KDF ko kebeberta nekinyoen biik chekanyor orogenosiek cheechen ana trauma center en sipitalino nebo Nakuru Referral ak kiwanjet nebo ureriosiek nebo Afra en county nebo Nakuru.
We are able to refocus and ensure completion of this very, very crucial facility that does not only serve Nakuru County, but almost a quarter of this country, the whole of the Rift Valley, the northern part of this country, and Nakuru being a major transit point for many counties, is it 14 counties, is a major milestone.
Kobaurianchin igorta nebo koyanchinet nebo tekset nebo Trauma Center komwa Governor Susan Kihika kole kaip kokwoutyonoton bo kokochi asikarik chebo KDF amun moche kiwong teksetab sipitali noton en chokchinet mising kwamun kakoib kasarta nekoi nebo kenyisiek 13 komakiwong teksonoton. En kiwanjet nebo urerioshek nebo Afraha kosom gavana Kiiga ofisaek chebo KDF koker kole kaikochi boisionik neranik ak meng'ik chebo Nakuru en tekset nebo kiwanjanoton.
Kwa hivyo sasa tutaweza kuwa na zile games zote mzuri ziko hapa, zitakuwa hapa. Tutaweza kuwa pia na kazi kwa vijana yetu wakati hii construction inaendelea. Vijana mko?
Kaindochi minister netelelchin ripsetab emet anan defense Zoiban Tuyai ak sikarik chebo KDF kotach projects ichoton ak koyomis kole kiwong'u en chokchinet mising ko ketech tekset neityin magutik chebo kasari.
Ili kupitia Kenya Defence Forces tuweze kumaliza hiyo trauma center na kumaliza hii Afraha Stadium ili vijana wetu waweze kujumuika katika michezo.
Alak en projects cheisuldoen asikarik chebo KDF koboto kiwanjet nebo Olongurwoni en kebeberta nebo Kuresoi South.
Pia tulikuwa huko Olongurwoni kwa stadium ya Olongurwoni pia. Tukiwa na Defence Forces, KDF led by Mheshimiwa Soipan, Defence Minister, kupitia kwa William Ruto pia hiyo kazi inaendelea. Kazi inaendelea, haiendelei.
Kong'eten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Amache kebe agoi kaniset noton nebo AIC Milimani eng county nebo Nairobi ole tesetai igortab kaumanik chekitoreten biik chotok kiibet sobonwek anan bichotok kiibet meng'otoshekwak eng nyasutiet noton nebo ng'isyogendetab ing'weny nekibit eng kebeberta nebo Chesongoch eng Marakwet East ak komoswek alak chebo county notok cheboto Kibendo eng Keiyo North ole tesetai kaumanichatak ketorete bichotok koboto biik familia chebo biik chekiibet sobonwekwak ole ng'alaldos eng inguni toek cheterter ole eng inguni kong'ololi neki Inspector General Joseph Boynet eng igorata kounotok ko ngebe akoi kanisa notok bo AIC Milimani asikekas kitigin akobo kit netesetai akobo kaumanichata.
And the reason I'm laying that foundation is for all of us to appreciate that this is not a fundraising, but it's a moment for the family of Elgeyo-Marakwet County and indeed the friends of Elgeyo to be able to come to pray together, to be able to mourn together, and to comfort each other. And therefore, kindly accept that context so that as we are here, we want to recognize majority of us who are even outside Elgeyo-Marakwet County who have been able to come here. And again, to our leaders led by Governor, we met here last week, and quite a number of us were here, and we had a wonderful time led by the church, and we really want to thank you for giving us an opportunity to be prayed for. I remember we prayed for the many of us who had still lost their beloved one, and they are still missing, and we want to say thank you. In that context again, I want to recognize our two sisters, the sisters from home, that is Justice Kemei, who is here with us, Grace Gimachegelechi na Sande Sana, and of course our sister Justice Caroline Kendagor, who are definitely here again. I want to say thank you. Basi mniruhusu nimkaribishe rafiki wetu Daniel Bargoria, who is going to be able to speak on behalf of the CEOs, and perhaps he will get an opportunity to introduce the CEOs here, and he will speak on behalf of the CEOs. Could you appreciate EPRA CEO, Bwana Bargoria?
Thank you very much, Chairman, Governor, elected leader, Senator, the leadership of the church, Reverend Mairori, my colleagues in management within the executive. I've been given just a singular duty, which is to recognize the CEOs and our colleagues in management in the room. But before I do that, for those who are not members of this church, Karibuni AIC Milimani. Just for the speakers, I was telling Chairman, you know, we are one of the founders of this church, and it is for teachers, Reverend. I was sitting there. The last time I got an opportunity to speak in this church is about exactly a few days shy of 5 years. We were here I think you remember on Mzee's funeral, so that's the last time I was here speaking. I think we are here today at a time where everybody's coming together as a county, in a time of grief, and I think I want to just echo the words of IG, just to thank the elected leadership, particularly the governor and the CS of Interior and the team, because when this incident happened, everybody rallied together from wherever they were, whether they're in country or whether they were in Nairobi or whether they were in the county, to come together to do what had to be done in a very speedy manner to help those who are injured, to be able then to ensure that the people who needed support got the support. And again, as has been said, once this process is done, I just wanted us to reflect again on how do we ensure, because I think that should be the take home after this. I think as Mheshimiwa Kilimo has said, we help the people who need to be helped today, but we need to think about how do we have a long-term solution to this. And I think for me particularly, and I think Chair has spoken to this issue, there's a lot of professionals in this room, there's a lot of knowledge and expertise on how we can be able to resolve some of these issues. There is also a lot of resources. I think with the background, particularly, just to give an example of where I am, Vice Chair of the Energy Committee, is the Senator of this county. There is a lot of resources around the world around climate mitigation. There is a lot of opportunities, particularly Kangogo in the areas of Marakwet, where there is opportunities for small hydros to be able to build dams that can generate revenues for hydro generation, but also be used to conserve the environment. I think, Governor, this is something that we need to think about. We need to put our heads together as professionals as to how we can be able, in the medium to long term, to be able to tap into a lot of these resources for climate mitigation, be able to see how we can build a lot of the small dams and small hydros, and really not rely on the executive or the exchequer to be able to do this. Because as
ko noto ko CEO nebo kibengeitab EPRA Kiptoo Bargoria neng'ololi eng igoratab kaumanek netesetai eng kanisetab AIC Milimani ole mitei ng'amutik cheterter kobun kaunti nebo Elgeyo Marakwet koboto kandoik chebo kaunti notok ak biik alak chetindoi maket nemie asikokon toretet nekitoreten biik chotok kibet meng'otoshekwai eng nyasutyonoto bo ng'isiokendeitab ng'weny notok kibit eng kebeberta nebo Chesongoch ak komoswek alak eng kaunti notok bo Elgeyo Marakwet ko igorta netesetai eng nguno nemitei gavana notok nebo Elgeyo Marakwet Wesley Rotich ko kounotok ko kisubi kotinygei ak notok asikewege iwonge logoiwekab emet ko kounotok ketesetai ak logoiwekab emet ole kibendi akoi county notok nebo Kericho ole kakomongei Vice Chancellor nebo sukulitab barak nebo Kenya Highlands University Bishop Dr. Robert Langat akomwa kole makat eng serikali koliponji sukulishekab barak chemabo serikali rabinik choto chebo kipsomaninik chekiyokto serikali koba kosoman eng sukulishek choto bo private. Kamwa Dr. Langat kole bune kewelutik che echen sukulishekab barak chebo private kosubkei ak netomo keliponji rabinik chata ole yoksei sukulit noto bo Kenya Highlands rabinik cheite bilion 1 chenyolu keliponji eng chokchinet ole kasom serikali kobun ministry noto nebo somanet koker kole kalipan rabinik chata asikotestai somanet eng sukulishekab private choto chebo university ama eng koimutik alak tugul ko kinyoru report notok eng koindo kobun sirindenyo eng taonit noto nebo Kericho Robert Ciele.
Lolen graduation nebo 15 nebo sukulitab barak nebo Kenya Highlands University and County nebo Kericho komwa chancellor nebo sukulinoton Bishop Dr. Robert Langat kole makat en serikalitab emoni kolipan sukulishekab barak chemabo serikali rabishek chekiyoche asikotestai somanet.
Kokesom His Excellency the President ak kandoik tugul chebo kapsomanet nebo barak emenemo nebo Kenya kele kikiboisie universities chebo private mising chebo kanisa ama kikochi rabinikwak. Nguni Kenya Highlands kong'ete kingiyokwech wanafunzi che fundeni ana che lipochi serikali koyokse rabinik che rikto bilionit 1 ko rabinik chetenjon ko matutigin komuch university kotelel kot kimuraini ke graduate log 670 komagine rahisi en mitunetab rabinik che rarunotin.
Kosubkei ak Bishop Dr. Robert Langat koyoche serikalitab emoni Kenya Highlands University inegen rabishek keite bilionit 1 kit neime tetutikab somanet.
Kenai kele sukulishek chebo barak chebo kanisa kobo kamanutiet neo noton nekesome kandoik tugul chebo bororiet komakibar amakiim ako ketoret ak keti boisiekchok chekibo tai chekot kimakotom kosik kirwogik chekibo tai kotaraptengei chak alak ko kitoret missionaries chekibo tai asikonam sukulishek ko kandoik akichek chebo nguni ketindoi kikimit ngo sipitali chebo kanisa ngo sukulishek chebo barak chebo kanisa secondary school ak primary school kenamgei kibagenge amun emoni komakyingei kandoik lagok chekatar sukul chechibilen cheng'omen yes lakini chetindoi kora kayweet nekiywei Jehova akoyochin kipkosobe imanda.
Kosubkei ak Professor Langat kokamach sukulishekab barak kora en emoni kotakokimit cheng'etab walutik chebo sobetab atkai tugul anan innovation ak kora kokimit chikilisiet cheu chetesentai sukulitab barak nebo Kenya Highlands University kobun departments cheterter.
Ang ng'oliot age nekakimiti sukulit nebo barak ak sukulishek chebo barak ko kikimit ng'alekab innovation. Keikun kora sukulishek chebo barak chekonu walutik en kasarwek chekoromen ng'alekab boisionik kemoe sukulishek chenete lagokwak en oret neter nemondo koik yoikab kasisiek moik cheng'ikab kasisiek. En ireyu ko koketo sukulit nekikuren school nebo health sciences ako tindo uhusiano sukulit nebo barak ak Waldarit ak organizations alak en yaetab ng'alekab research amun research ko neyoe university ko university.
En kasaratan konerekyi MCA nebo waditab Kipchebor en taonitab Kericho Dr. Eric Pate kakwautiet nekaib afisaekab revenue en county nebo Kericho nebo koter karisiek chekabendi graduation inoton en ole nekit ak sukulinoton bo Kenya Highlands University en kayumetab aisurut en mwaet kole manyolunoton ak kit nekaib chiletabgei nebo karisiek nekamkonyolu.
Anerechi kot mising ezere MCA subui kangebwone graduation kobwa biikab county revenue akonam konde koterekta barrier en Karibu University. Ateben kole biikab revenue kocheng'e rabinik lakini kit nekayai raini kekuren harassment for these university students. Amache amwa ale hiyo ni makosa. Tumeongea na sisi wa finance Jackson Drop akamwochi walenji makosa. Akamwochi ale kosir public apology to the university. Amkabwa biik akewone from lango kelenji matkobwa university because of revenue. Makiche revenue lakini iibu barrier mpaka university icheng'e rabinik hatuwezi kubali hiyo.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kong'ete county noton nebo Kericho kebendi akoi county nebo Nandi ole kakecher biikab emoni chetindoi kamuget ak maket nemie koro kole katoret biik chematindoi kamuget mising ko ichek chetindoi kewelutikab borto asikolongei eng sobet. Kabit kursonotok eng kasarta nekarutechi kapkirwok nebo Tinderet Law Courts kondochin residing magistrate Sylvia Mwanda ak neki MCA nebo Kapchorwa David Rotich koboto biikab emet kwony agenge kobun komosta anan kokwet noton nebo Toroton eng waditab Kapchorwa ne ine ko kamet netindoi lagok oeng chetindoi kewelutikab borto asikobit kokochi toretosiek cheterter ole kakon noto boroindo nekararan nebo kinet biikab emet akobo boisietab kapkirwok ak kamanutiet noton nebo kibwat biik chemaimuchigei eng kokwotinwek. Kokinyoru report notok eng koindo kobun sirindenyo eng kebeberta nebo Nandi Hills Nelson Tarbei.
Emily Chepkoech ine ko kametab lagok tisab kokisich ine lagok aeng chetinye kewelutik eng borwekwak ole kikobun ine kaimutik chechang eng ripsetab lagochoto kosubkei ak nematinye ine kamuget mising ko nebo nyorunetab amitwogik.
Ako mami kiy agetugul kinoe agetugul suppose amuti komanda ako suppose amutu kobwa ko suppose abae lagochu maname akoini amitwogik eng sanit koamis tuwai ako mami kiy agetugul kinoe. Atinye lagok cheechen chemi sukul, mi nemi form 4 komi chemi grade 9 aengu ako mami kiy agetugul kinoyoe ako mi chemengech atinye lagok 9.
Kosubkei ak David Rotich ine ko MCA netai nebo waditab Kapchorwa kokochengchine toretet lagochoto kotinygei ak nekiro ine kaimutik chebune familia inoto.
Ko amoche amwa kongoi amu kotini nebo Tinderet ami committee nebo court users ko kokitoret bichu kealchi teta amun komotindoi teta ak kealchi amitwogik cheamei ak kealchi matresinik cheshebe lagok amu kitoreti eng oret agetugul lagochoto ingweny kanobe kamet komondoi ak koweku ak kouni chi age tugul.
Kekoite ine kurset kotie biik alak chetinye kamuget koro kole katoret biik cheu chu mising eng nyorunetab amitwogik.
Mi biik chekauny lagok eng korikwak, matkeuny lagok ngibor singomii ole kimuchi ketoret. Ko lagok chepkai ko kamoche asom ale chi age tugul netinye toretet, chi age tugul neimuchi kotoret kai, imuch ketekchi kot, imuch kenomchi lagok chekororonen amun tindoi lagok chemi sukul. Komuch kenomchi kametab lagochu komamondoi eng kurgat. Iwechwechi kityo komuti sang komuti kobwa ko. Ngorobon kokonobi ako nyikisen kabisa memuchi chi. So amoche asom kabisa toretet.
Kaindochi kakaitoetab toretonoto resident magistrate nebo kapkirwok nebo Tindret Sylvia Mwanda nekamwa ine kole testai kapkirwok kokoitoi toretosiek cheu chu kosubkei ak keretab Chief Justice nebo emoni Martha Koome.
We have the CJ's vision under the STAG, the social transformation access, the social transformation through access of justice, and that is why we are here, and we are blessed this family. And we thank God for it. And I am encouraging members of this community also to come to court.
Kekoite ine kurset kotie biikab emet koro kole kaboisie kapkirwok eng mwaet kole chang toretosiek cheimuch konyor ichek kobun kapkirwok.
And we also told them that the assumption that court is only there to convict people, that is not true. We have other services that the court offer. I have enlightened the members of the community who are present that other than criminal matters, we have succession matters, because it's an observation that members from this region, they have not done succession. And I've also enlightened them that where there are civil debts and other civil claims, they can also file them in court.
Kong'eteke account nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Nelson Tarbei.
Kotakemite kaunti noto bo Nandi ko kakosom meng'ikab Kamubo eng Kapsabet serikali kokanapta boriet nebo kirindaetab maiyek ak kerichekab bokitet amu mite barak boisietab maiyek ak kerichek choto bo bokitet eng kwenutab neranik eng kebeberata bo Kamubo. Kamwa Reverend Elijah Yego nebo kanisetab ACK Kamubo kole makat kekirinda mung'aranatak eng chokchinet asi matestai kowech sobonwek ab neranik eng mwaet kole nyolu kerirtae polis ak kirwogik kotinygei ak netomo koib kakwautik alak tugul koisto mung'aranata maiyanat kou eng report nekinyoru kobun sirindenyo eng taonitab Kapsabet Cornelius Keter.
Kaibor kaimetabgei Reverend Elijah Yego nebo kanisetab ACK Kamubo eng mwaet kole tesetai kolonye boisietab maiyek koboto nyasoret eng komasta nebo Kamubo ak nebo showground Kapsabet ole kole chang neranik cheboisie nyasoret ak maiyek, kit nekotestai koib ng'oyondit neo eng kwenutab meng'ikab kebeberwek chotok aeng.
Eng betusiek chechang kokiketyem keborye ng'alekab bokitotet, ng'alekab nyasoret nekabar lagokyok eng kokwoni. Mi nyigisindo neketinye eng kokwetab Kamubo ak kokwetab Kapsabet. Mi nyasoret nekikemwa nekenyalil lagokyok ako ngachangan komite kebebertab showground. Ako mitei kora nyalilda nebo bokitotet nemi maiyek chekeoldoi, chekekesenoti, chekeiboti, chekabarenech werikyok ak tibikyok eng kokwetab Kamubo ak kokwetab Kapsabet nito bo showground.
Kamwa Reverend Yego kole konekit komitei biik chekoibe sobonwekwak kosubkei ak boisietab kerichekab bokitet eng komasatak kole kamwa kole kokoba barak yautik chotok boisietab maiyek.
Akot toin sikoekchi amut sikorani komi lakwet nekokilabatune konyo Kapsabet yu akome akobar maiyek amu inendet nekechomchome maiyek. Ara omoche konyalile mayechu akonyalile nyasoret akoi tun auyo. Kiamwa betut age asom mheshimiwa nenyo nebo Kamubo anan nebo Emgwen ale mie kekur tuyet nekimoche keng'alal asikong'alal opinion leaders tugul tatyo keker kongoroi kabar lagokyok eng taonitab Kapsabet ak kokwetab Kamubo.
Kaikoito Yego somete ribikab kalyet koboto kandoinatetab serikalitab kaunti nebo Nandi koro kole kaikimit boriet nekitokyin istoetab nyasoret, maiyek koboto kerichek alak chebo bokitet eng mwaet kole eng inguni kotogu komi ng'uny boriet neketokyin kerichek chotok bo bokitet.
Somenyu nosome kandoik ngachangan ko kirwogikyok ako nesire ko neindoe county commissioner nebo Nandi ak deputy nanyi nebo Emgwen DCC ogerwech ak ACC nebo Kapsabet kilitono komei betut age tugul ketube lagok ak kekwe biik che kakonyolilso en taonitab Kapsabet kokabar maiyek. Somen yu notok kole ongitilil Kapsabet otoretech police ako ngenam bichuto bo tukyu ongipkoimeni komi gaa. Ngipkenam biik che kabutis kwaingi kakibut ko nebo chi kotelen ikuskong ko kakiwek biik tugul choto kikakisuspektan amami chi neisubi ng'alechata omoche konyolilso bichep Nandi akoi tun auyo. Somen yu noto nekosomok kandoikab Nandi okurwech tuyet asikobit keng'alal ak kekerkong tengekto ak kekerkong yautik cheyookse eng koroni.
Kong'ete taonitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Yekimande eng county nebo Nandi kebendo ke county nebo Uasin Gishu ole mite barak koitetab chemung'arainik eng county noto bo Uasin Gishu chematindoi naet ak kakuyet akobo ng'atutik cheterter chetelelchin yaetab mung'aret, kit nekikoyai icheket konyor uindo eng yaetab mung'aret. Kong'ololi eng tuyet nekakineti ak kinoisechi chemung'arainik cheyoe mung'aret eng sub-county nebo Tarbo eng Uasin Gishu kotinygei ak ng'atutik chetelelchin yaetab mung'aret anan policies, komwa ofisayat nebo kibagengeitab SNV Development Group Nduta Ndirangu kole nyolu konai chemung'arainik ng'atutik tugul chebo yaetab mung'aret asikoyai mung'aret eng oret neititaat ak konyor borotet. Ko kamite tuyonoto sirindenyo Timothy Kiplimo nekaibwech report neisubi.
Kakiyai igorta nebo kinaisenjin ak kinet chemung'araek en sub-county nebo Tarbo kotinygei ak ng'atutik cheterter en kasuldaetab mung'aret. Kit nekamwa afisayat kobun SNV Development Group Nduta Ndirangu kole togu kotakomite ng'wony naetab ng'atutichoto en chong'indab chemung'araek en county nitok.
We realize we have quite a number of large population in Uasin Gishu, which are, or we have quite a number of population in Uasin Gishu, specifically for businesses that are small businesses that are not able to thrive. And one of the things that, or the challenges that they are facing is business environment. And therefore we are closely working with the county government to actually help them draft policies that will help them to be able to compete favorably with even other counties.
Kosubkei ak Ndirangu ko uinwek chebo kenyor rabinik chekitaune mung'aret, itondo neya nebo kasuldaetab mung'aret ko alak en kaimutik chebune chemung'araek chemengech en emoni.
So some of the challenges that MSMEs face, and specifically the young businesses, are things to do with regulatory policies, access to finance, access to markets, and such things. And some of things even the standards. And we are very glad to be here with MSEA because some of the panel discussions that we are going to have today are going to address all that.
We realize that the government has so many policies, but the policies might not be coming down to the beneficiaries. And today we are here so that we can be able to unwind on that policy to ensure that the beneficiaries understand where the shoe is hurting and where they are benefiting.
Kisuldoe taunetab tetutienoto kineti chemung'araek en county somok chebo emoni cheboto county nebo Uasin Gishu, county nebo Kisumu ak nebo Nakuru ole kosubkei ak Tabitha Kisheru kobun Medium and Small Enterprise Authority MSEA kobendi ichek kokimiti konetisiet mising ko en konet nekitesetai kisuldoe tetutik cheterter chebo serikali cheboto tetutiet nebo Nyota.
As MSEA, the benefits that the MSCs are getting from us is in terms of capacity building and financial issues of finance. And as we are talking today, we have the Nyota project and the KJET, that is the National Youth Opportunity Towards Advancement, where the youths are getting funds to advance their businesses or even to start their businesses. And we created awareness. We have been creating awareness, and today is part of it to ensure that they understand what the government is providing to them and how they can benefit from that.
Kongeten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu logoiwekab mung'aret chebo Kass TV kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Eng let ko kakobarasta benkitab Cooperative Bank walutikab mung'arenyi chebo kebeberta nebo somok anan quarter 3 chebo kenyitab mung'aret choto ko arawetab 7 agoi arawetab 9 eng kenyit nebo 2025 cheiboru kole konyor benkit noto melekto anan profit nebo silingishek bilion 30 kotomo ketil aisurut ngekerchin ak bilion 26.8 chekinyor benkit noto eng kasarta neu noto eng kenyit konye nebo 2024. Walutik choto bo benkitab Cooperative Bank koboru kole konyor benkit noto melekto nebo silingishek bilion 21.6 kokaketil aisurut ne koitet netesat ngekerchin ak bilion 19.2 chekinyor benkit noto bo Cooperative Bank eng kasarta neu noto eng kenyitab 2024 kokinyoru report noto eng koindo kobun sirindenyo Victor Korir.
Kimnatet netestai koboru benkitab Cooperative en mung'arenyin kokosubkei ak kakwautik chekiib benkinotok chetokchingei kikimit kabaraetab mung'aret asikeityi magutikab customers missing ko kobun tetutiet neisuldoen benkinotok nenat ko Soaring Eagle. En walutik chekaibarasta benkinotok kobun Managing Director Gideon Muriuki kong'ong'kop kole kotesak mogornotet netindoi kong'eten bilion 7.8 eng kasarta nebo arawetab 7 agoi 9 chebo kenyitab 2024 agoi bilion 815.3 eng kasarta neu notok eng kenyitab 2025. Nito ko taban ak besendo nekoikoito benkinotok nekotesak agoi bilion 406.5 eng kenyitab 2025 ngekerchin ak bilion 381.3 eng kenyitab 2024. Kotesak kora rabinik chekokonor customers chebo benkinotok kong'eten bilion 514 eng kenyitab 2024 agoi bilion 548.6 en kenyit nebo 2025. En kasaratak kokotesak rabinik chekonyor shareholders chebo benkitab Cooperative kong'eten bilion 131.8 en kenyitab 2024 agoi bilion 164.2 en kenyitab 2025. Kotinygei ak boisietab muswoknotet en mung'aret ko kokotoi benkitab Cooperative koboisien tetutiet nenat ko Trade and Treasury System netoreti en kakimitet ak chuletab mung'aretab benkinotok en emoni ak emotinwekab sang. En kasaratak ko tetat kotoi benkitab Kingdom netelelchin benkitab Cooperative koboisien muswoknotet nebo Finacle ole kokomuch konapta notok mung'arenyin. Nito ko taban ak tetutik alak cheboto waletab M-Coop Cash agoi koek Coop Bank App, boisietab ATMs chesire 616, agents chebo Coop kwa jirani chesire 1016 koboto boisietab simoshek en nyorunetab tetutik alak chebo benkinotok cheikonyumnyum kasuldetab mung'aret ak komuktechi benkinotok kouto kebeberta nebo 90% nebo tetutik chik cheityin customers. Koimuch kora benkitab Cooperative kotestai kobara mung'arenyin kobun lumdaetab mornok 15 chelelach ole en nguni kotindoi mornok 217 en emet komugul. Kora ko koimuch benkinotok kokoito besenwek cheite bilion 54.2 kobun oretab simoshek ole bilion 8.2 en chotok kokoiti chemung'ararik chemengechen. Eng kasaratak komuch mung'aroshek alak chenomu benkitab Cooperative cheboto benkishek koyai komie konyor kampunitab Coop Bank Assurance Intermediary Limited melekta nebo bilion 1.15 kotomo ketil aisurut, konyor Cooperative Bank of South Sudan melekta nebo silingishek milion 93.5 eng kasarta nekonyor Coop Trust Investment Services ak Kingdom Bank melekwek chebo milion 624 ak milion 820.2 kotomo ketil aisurut. Ak en kabarunetab kimnatetab mung'arenyin ak tetutik chetindoi benkitab Cooperative kokinyor konunotiot en igorta nebo Global SME Finance Awards nebo 2025 nekikindet kabelindet en Product Innovation of the Year in Africa. Victor Korir, Kass, Nairobi.
Ko atochin eng logoiwek choto chebo urerioshek ole tesetai kokonoptoi club nebo Swaga FC nemiten county nebo Uasin Gishu chopchinetab gei nebo Dubai Gulf Winter Cup netetat koureren ichek eng emetab Dubai kong'ete tarik 25 agoi tarik 29 arawani, ole timishek chebo under 11, under 13 ak under 15 kobun academy noto kobendi kourerenjin emoni eng tournament noto kosub ak coach nebo timit noto bo Swaga FC Collins Mureithi kotindoi ichek kamang'unet kole bendi kosirei anan konyoru kabelishet timit noto eng kabarunetab kimnotet ak talantaishek chemitei eng lagokab emoni, mising ko talantait nebo katyaretab mpiretab keldo. Kokinyoru report notok eng koindo kobun sirindenyo Timothy Kiblimo.
The training we're having at the moment is mainly intensified for the Dubai Gulf Winter Cup that is coming on the end month, which will be on the 25th to 29th of November, which will take place in Dubai, mainly for categories under 11, under 13 and under 15, whereby they will be competing with international academies from across over the world. And we hope that the children from Eldoret and from this county can be able to showcase what we have as a country and as a county.
Kamwa coach nebo Swaga FC Collins Mureithi kole negit koit let chopchinetabgei nebo Dubai Golf Winter Cup ole kang'ong kole bendi koboisie ichek tournament noto en kamartaetab talantaishek chetinye lagok en county nebo Uasin Gishu ak emoni.
The academy's aim was to nurture the football talent. Since we noticed that even though Eldoret is majorly known for the athletics prowess, there are also kids talented in football, and thus we are giving them an opportunity to showcase their talent and to be able to grow, because Eldoret is diverse. We don't only want to be known for one identity. We have diversity, children are multi-talented, and that is where now we are trying to bridge the gap so that we can even provide the necessary facilities to reach the levels such as in Nairobi and Western, whereby football is also a grassroots football is also a dream that they can be able to achieve.
Taylor neurerenjin timitab under 15 ak Jaden Tanui neurerenjin timitab under 11 kotinye karwatutoet neo nebo kourerenjin timishek chebo emotinwekab sang en betushek chemiten tai. Kwen nguni kotorchingei ichek kosirchi emetab Kenya kabelishet en emetab Dubai.
This is Tyler. I play for Swaga FC Academy. I go to school at Heart and Grange Academy, and my plans of football are maybe playing at Barcelona's academy.
Hello, my name is Jaden Tanui. I'm from Greenville School and I'm 11 years old. My dad told me I have a lot of potential. I first learned of Swaga when they played against Greenville, my school.
There's that pressure of playing with the international teams. You might find very good competition, but overall I'm excited to go to Dubai.
I am excited. I'm ready to represent Kenya in the Winter Gulf Cup, and yeah, I'm just excited.
The future plan for Swaga FC is to nurture, to enable kids to always have a platform to showcase their talent and to be able to export this talent to the outward world. So our aim is to nurture them, to give them a platform, to instill the values in life such as discipline, hard work, and courage to tackle this life apart from the normal education that they are receiving in school. So our aim is to also to enable these kids to dream to the top level.
Lago kobun county nenat en kamangunet nebo ruoik chenotin en ng'wendet kobate kosich karwatutoet neinegei akobendi en nguni konamchin barak songoliet nebo emoni en ureriet nebo katyaretab mpiretab keldo en emetab Dubai, kabarunet kole imugaksek akosuldoi karwatutoet nebo chi age tugul en kakiletabgei. Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab urerioshek chebo Kass TV, kaninyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Ko noto ko report nebo Timothy Kiplimo kongete county nebo Uasin Gishu nekakoitech let eng kayumetab logoiwek chekaitun eng nguni kongete Kass TV. Kainenyu ko Bernard Tanoi, kakimit ak Naomi Cherotich eng kebeberta nebo kabarunoik. Testai iker Kass TV amu kimnotet naet.